Hi, I'm Laurel Moe, and this week I would like to discuss some concepts from George Marsden that resonated with me. George Marsden stated in Building Academic Communities the outrageous idea of Christian scholarship that Christian scholarship should be imbued with the understanding that human knowledge is constrained in that we have a limited capacity to comprehend the vast physical and spiritual aspects of reality. John Carvalho, in An Overview of the Structure of a Scientific World, explained that the main concern of science is to determine if theory and the scientific method can actually explain the nature of reality, or do they simply provide a means of understanding reality without comprehending the entirety of its nature. Carvalho concluded that the scientific worldview is limited as it cannot answer all of the questions of reality in a comprehensive manner. Consequently, a theological worldview can act in conjunction with a scientific worldview to provide a comprehensive understanding of the real world. The limited capacity of human beings to comprehend all aspects of reality was recognized by Albert Einstein in a letter to fellow physicist David Bohm. If God created the world, his primary concern was certainly not to make its understanding easy for us. It would seem that Einstein was also aware that the scientific worldview alone could not explain reality in a comprehensive manner. Marsden also stated that scholastic Christian commitment should enhance our scholarship in a secular and multicultural world as we engage in research through a universal academic system of reasoning and discourse with the same standards of evidence applied to all, regardless of their belief systems. However, he explained that at some point, a researcher will be compelled to look at their scholarly work in regard to the bigger picture of a comprehensive worldview perspective, including a spiritual component regarding the relationship of God with human beings and reality. According to Carvalho, one of the philosophical presuppositions of the scientific worldview is that the world is one of order that is discernible and can be explained. Consequently, randomness does not exist in the world. The problem is that at some point during the inquiry of the scientific worldview, it becomes apparent that a phenomenon occurs with some predictability or order such that explanation for why it occurs cannot be explained away by randomness. Einstein's understanding of quantum mechanics found the same order observable in the visible world to also be found at the subatomic level. Einstein found a spiritual component when he remarked, "I have no better expression than the term religious for this trust in the rational character of reality and its being accessible, at least to some extent, to human reason." Marsden does caution us to apply the golden rule of loving one another through respectful consideration of the works of other scholars who may not have the same belief systems. Carvalho stated that the faith that human beings can perceive the world through their senses and have the cognitive ability to know the world is another philosophical presupposition of the scientific worldview. Accordingly, Marsden stated that a Christian scholar should reflect on how they would like to be treated in the academic world regarding reviews of their works where other belief systems are also present. Marsden recommended that Christian scholars be role models demonstrating how to love and respect the works of others with differing beliefs, especially during debates of scholarly works and issues. An example of this respect for the sciences and other belief systems was made by Pope Francis in his 2015 encyclical letter regarding the environment entitled Laudato Si', in which he states, "The majority of people living on our planet profess to be believers. This should spur religions to dialogue among themselves for the sake of protecting nature, defending the poor, and building networks of respect and fraternity. Dialogue among the various sciences is likewise needed, since each can tend to become enclosed in its own language, while specialization leads to a certain isolation and the absolutization of its own field of knowledge." Pope Francis is in alignment with Carvalho's thesis that science is limited in its abilities to provide a comprehensive explanation for the world, such that the environment is sustainable for human existence. Rather, the relationship of humans with the world must be understood in both physical and spiritual aspects of reality in order to gain insight into how human life can continue progressing on Earth. Thank you.